hold an exclusive interview with Kamala Harris, her first since becoming the Democratic presidential nominee. Her running mate, Tim Walz, will join as well for this first interview.
Well, why isn't she doing it by herself?
Yeah, I do think people are going to bring that up. Look, I have great confidence in Dana and CNN to do this. I think it's incredibly weak sauce to show up with your running mate. The fact that they don't have enough confidence in her to let her sit herself, the actual top of the ticket, and do a single interview. In fact, I think the hand-wringing and the gyrations over this over the last month show a troubling lack of confidence in her political ability, which also makes you wonder as a voter, well, what kind of president would you be if this kind of a small-time decision, can we do an interview or not, what does that look like for your decision-making process, so on? So, yes, I think Republicans are going to think it's pretty weak to show up with effectively someone to take up half the time.
On Thursday, Vice President Kamala Harris will join her running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, for a joint interview on CNN. The interview is set to be taped in Georgia on Thursday afternoon and will air that evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. This is the first time since her nomination that Harris will sit down for a significant discussion with mainstream media. Now, this announcement comes amid growing curiosity and some criticism regarding Harris's media presence. Since her nomination, Harris has been notably reserved when it comes to in-depth, unscripted interviews. Outside of a few brief and impromptu sessions on the campaign trail, she hasn't had many opportunities to delve deeply into her policy plans or address pressing questions. People are questioning why this interview will be a joint appearance with Governor Walz instead of a solo sit-down with Harris. Some are also wondering why the interview won't be live, which has led to speculation about whether the conversation will be tightly scripted. As always, we'll be keeping a close eye on this interview and bringing you the highlights and analysis. What are your thoughts on Kamala Harris's upcoming interview?